Our goal today is to try to have the perfect day at sea with our toddler and our 6-year-old. For the next 5 nights, we are sailing aboard the Carnival Sunrise from Miami, Florida to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Grand Cayman Island, and back to Miami. But in the midst of that trip, we have 2 days at sea. And we've got 2 small children to keep entertained on a fairly small cruise ship. Admittedly, we were off to a little bit of a rocky start because the room is pretty small and our children tend to wake up pretty early and not necessarily always in a good mood. We actually didn't video at that part. Will there be enough activities to keep them entertained all day long? This is our attempt to have a perfect day at sea with 2 small children. After breakfast, we gathered the family around to discuss our goals for the day. What is your goal today, Vivian?
Play in the pool with my friend. I made a new friend.
Okay.
Her name's Olivia. And I have a friend named Olivia.
All right. Here's what you're going to do today.
I'm gonna go to the room and get dressed and go to the swimming pool and have fun.
Okay.
I really want to find a hat, like a floppy hat, because I didn't bring one. And I also just want to find a chair somewhere and I want to lay there and enjoy the sun and read my book.
I think I'm going to be busy making sure that everybody gets to do what they want to do. But I hope that I have the opportunity to lay by the pool, and that's what I like to do. We also have some stuff in our back pocket from, like, there are some other activities going on the ship today as well, like some coloring and crafts and some other creative kinds of things. So if we need to, then we can head over to some of those. So right now, while everybody else is getting changed into their swim clothes, I am going to reserve a spot on the pool deck. And I gotta say that one nice thing about having children that wake up really, really early in the morning is that the early bird gets the pool deck chair that they want. The one thing I'm not sure about is if it's better for me to pick a place near the pool or near the water slides, because I don't know where Vivian's gonna spend most of her time. And her tendency is to go back between the 2 of them. And also, I really don't know what Pierce is gonna do all day. He usually doesn't, well, he's kind of unpredictable when it comes to water parks.
And now we're headed back up to the Lido deck to go to the pool. We went and changed and Anthony saved us some seats. Love that the pool has this little shelf that he can walk around in. That way it's not just a big giant pool that he can't get in. So far this is entertaining him. Maybe not for long, but for right now it's doing its job. Whoa. So the kids can't decide what they want to do. They don't want to do the slides. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine right now. Go down the slide.
No, it's gonna splash me.
That's okay. So they want to go back down to the hot tub, but Pierce doesn't like the hot tub, so we go walk around the pool, but then he doesn't want to do that, so now we're back up at the slides and just repeat the process.
So far things are going as expected.
Yep.
Finally told them that they need to just hang out at the pool. And right now they're just whining because the other kids haven't made it out to the pool yet to distract them.
I ditched the pool for a few minutes. Anthony's with the kids. I'm trying to find a hat because it's really windy out here and I don't want sun on my face, so I'm on the hunt. This one is only $10, so I think that's the one I'm gonna get. Anthony's gonna kill me, but it was buy 2, get 2 free, so I got a hat and a backpack for Vivian and a little backpack for Pierce, and I got Bubby a hat. Oh well, it was buy 2, get 2. The guy told me I was gonna save money, so I had to spend money to save money. I'm sorry, Anthony. And me always taking the stairs, even if it's up 6 flights, because the elevator takes forever and it gives you some good exercise.
Well, now Elena had accomplished her goal, and it turned out that Pierce was pretty happy with Elena's purchase. And even though I hadn't stated my goal before, it was time to accomplish what I came here to do. It's time to begin the lunch process. It's almost 11 a.m. and that's when our family eats lunch anyway. Now it looks like they're still serving breakfast. I think they switched to lunch at 11, but I don't know if they shut everything down for a period of time and then reopen. The app says that the pizza restaurant has been open for a while, so we're gonna go check that out. The selection was limited, but it's a good place to start. All right, we found some pizza. Look, it's pizza. Although he was initially disinterested, he eventually warmed up to the idea of eating pizza on the pool deck, and it was time to consume one of many ice cream cones. Vivian finally warmed up to the idea of giving this slide a try. A perfect day at sea may be possible after all. Now begs the question, could our children actually enjoy the typical carnival shenanigans? I think so. And while all of the nonsense was continuing on the pool deck and everyone else was accomplishing their goals, I figured it was time for me to give even more attention to my own personal ambitions. I grabbed a burrito from the Blue Iguana Cantina and immediately hopped in line for a burger from Guy's Burger Joint. I didn't even mind sharing, but the entire family was starting to get the hang of what a perfect day at sea should look like. Even Pierce developed a new goal. When we returned to the room for nap time, the children met their first towel animals of the trip.
I love it. It's a carnival tradition. Wait, let Pierce see it first before you open it, and then you can open it.
It was met with immediate destruction in the presence of Pierce.
Wait, where's his eye?
I don't know. He dropped him. While the children did really well with all of the morning activities, after nap time, it was time for us to transition to the evening. How would they handle an evening at sea? All right, it is formal night, so we're all dressed up. For the evening events, we didn't actually gather the family together to ask their opinion about what was going to take place, because there were only a few things that we felt that we could participate in before their bedtime. One of Elena's favorite things to do on any cruise ship is to have dinner each evening in the main dining room, especially on formal night. Thankfully, there are a few activities that take place throughout dinner each evening that kept the children occupied while we waited a while for our food to arrive at the table. Their favorite were the nightly visits from this magician. And our favorite are the nightly song and dance routines from the wait staff. Also, there was food. Nothing really all that great. But the Carnival chocolate melting cake always makes up for it. And to finish the evening, tonight is the first night we're taking our kids to a show on a ship. The shows take place at a time that's really past the children's bedtime, but tonight we thought that we would try to extend their bedtime just a little bit and see how they handle attending a show. What do you guys think about that show?
It was awesome. It was, and mommy didn't hear you. I'm gonna dry my hair.
Okay, did everybody have a good day?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
Great day.
Pierce, what was your favorite part?
It was the show was my favorite part.
The show was your favorite part?
Yeah.
That's good. Did you get to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish today?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then Vivian, did you have?
Theater.
Okay, that was your favorite part?
Was it swimming in the pool with your friends?
Theater.
The theater?
Okay. And then Mommy, what was your favorite part?
I had a good day. It was windy, so I didn't get to read, which was one thing I had on my list, but I still had a good time. I loved watching all the people perform.
And
all
her
the
hat
games.
kept blowing off.
But I got my hat. It kept blowing off, but I did get one.
Tomorrow morning when we wake up, we're going to be in Jamaica, and we are looking forward to another wonderful day there. So if you'd like to watch that video, click this
Right
video
there.
up there. Yeah, up there somewhere.